Hi guys, Natalie here. So this video right here is going to be about me reviewing some of the books that came out this past Wednesday, February 6th. And I just wanted to talk a bit about some of the books that I bought this week and that I finally got to reading. And the ones that I want to talk about are Green Lantern number 4, Young Justice number 2, Batman 64, and Female Furies number 1. So these are some books that I felt needed to be reviewed. And they're just going to be short reviews, but I did want to talk about them because I did have something to say, especially about Female Furies. But first off, I'm going to start with Green Lantern number 4, which I thought was a really good issue. I rated it an 8 out of 10. And to me, Grant Morrison, he said he was going to do more of a, focus on just aliens and, not no more Guardians, no more none of that, just like aliens and just pure space cop. And this is literally what it is. Like, this Green Lantern series has been just pure Hal Jordan as a space cop, being a badass, trying to just, it really dwells into the whole, very detailed and very, just this world that's just, crazy detailed. So, down to like these aliens that we've never met, or these aliens that we've never seen before, and then talks about these different worlds, and you just start to realize, the sector that Hal Jordan is in charge of is not just Earth, and it's not just, focused on us. There's many more. There's many more worlds out there. There's many more Green Lanterns out there besides Hal Jordan as well. But I think this book, you have to really just sit down and enjoy it. And it's for people that are really wanting to dive deep into the story of Green Lantern and Green Lanterns. So, like I said, the art is by Aline Sharp, and he has been killing it issue after issue. He has done a great job with the art for this series. I love the detail on all the different Green Lanterns, all the different aliens. And with Green Lantern, with this series, by Grant Morrison, it's just like a lot of things happening, and it just comes to show that anything can really happen. Like I said, it's not just focused on a certain world or in a certain story. It's just like basically showing how Jordan as a space cop, being here, then being there, then being just everywhere. And I think it's really great. So I'm really enjoying it. And if you're really into, taking the time and sitting down and wanting to get further into the world of the Green Lanterns, then I recommend this book. So if you haven't read it, go ahead and pick it up. It's a good book. It's a good read. So I enjoyed it. The second book I want to talk about is Young Justice number 2, which was okay. I mean, like I mentioned before about Young Justice number 1, Brian Michael Bendis, he's a great writer, he really is. But to me, it just seems like it's very, very kid friendly and very, just kid oriented kind of comic book. And that's great. I mean, it's awesome. You're being introduced to a lot of great characters, and getting to just know more and more about him. You know, it goes into the backstory of Wonder Girl here, and kind of, you know, you kind of see how she feels, how, you know, nobody really knows her, and, you know, she's kind of just like, what am I doing? But, it's kind of one of those types of stories that you just have to want to be into, and it's really not my kind of story, not my cup of tea. So we're meeting lots of great characters. You know, we see Amethyst here in the end. We're introduced to a new Team Lantern as well. So there's this new team getting together, and you know, we're seeing them all getting to know each other and seeing that they are going to start working together. You know, hence, look at that cover. See? Team power right there. So, I mean, it's enjoyable, and it seems like a good series, but to me, I don't think I will be picking this up anymore. So, I think I rated this a 7 out of 10. I don't remember. But, my third book that I want to talk about is Batman 64. And Batman 64, this variant cover was very beautiful. Look at this. That was just beautiful. I like this whole sideways thing of it. That was really, really, really cool. But, this Batman issue, it's taking, it's taking, like, an interruption from the run that King was doing with Batman the Nightmares run, which it actually says right here, it will continue. Yeah, it will resume in Batman 66. So this one right here, this is going to be the Flash. This is the Flash Batman crossover, and you see Batman and Flash trying to figure out who causes damage to the Flash Museum, because there was some damage caused to the Flash Museum, and Batman was there, and Flash was like, what are you doing here, Batman? Why don't you tell me what's going on? Because, of course, like always, Batman is like 10 steps ahead of everyone else, and, you know, Batman at this point, he's just very overwhelmed with the whole Heroes in Crisis situation, and how he just can't figure out what happened. And then, of course, you know, we have Barry Allen overwhelmed as well, especially with the whole Wally West fiasco. So you have Batman and Flash trying to work together. You know, you have like these flashbacks that Batman has. So you just see this kind of tension throughout the whole issue that Batman and Barry Allen is experiencing. They're just kind of like, what do we do? You know, we have to work together. What are you doing over here by yourself, Batman? So apparently Gotham Girl is back. So this is really nice to see, because I really liked Gotham Girl, and she's back. So they're just kind of like, you know, Batman's trying to say that he wants to help her before whatever happened to her brother happens to her, which is every time she uses her power, she basically just dies more and more. But you know, she's kind of lost it. Ever since she lost her brother, she has gone a bit crazy. So we see this kind of little psycho part where she is just kind of laughing, and she just says, "I want to save you, brother." And then at the end of the page, I mean, this is a big spoiler, so I don't know if you want to see this, but at the end of the page, she's just like, "I'm saving you, brother." And then you just see that she is doing this to try to bring him back. So this is really interesting. I rated this an 8 out of 10, I think. So I'm excited to see where this goes, because it's taking a break from the whole nightmares thing. And oh my god, don't get me started on Tom King right now with the whole Batman. It's just ugh. But anyways, so Female Furies #1 came out this Wednesday as well, and this was a run that I was very excited to pick up, and I was excited to start. And it's a 6-issue miniseries, so I was just like, okay, let's give this a try. You know, we haven't had no one really write about Female Furies in a while. You know, we saw Big Barda and then Mr. Miracle last year and stuff, but the Female Furies are one of my favorite female groups, because they are super just badass women. Like, they are just the greatest of the greatest. And this book, to me, I was very let down with this book, because it felt like they were pushing it a little further than what it needed to be pushed. And we see basically, you know, this group of women that are being just kind of kicked down just because they are women. And, you know, we have oh, and by the way, the art of Ariana Mello is amazing. Like, the first covers, I mean the first pages and stuff, she kind of does like a Jack Kirby kind of esque art, and it is awesome. Like, she did amazing. This is probably the best thing of this book. Like, I thought that was really cool. This Jack Kirby esque art at the beginning. It was really neat. So apparently we see that, you know, we have Granny Goodness, which, you know, she trains the best of the best, and that's what the Female Furies are. They are literally the best of the best out there, the ones that survive. Granny Goodness is training, extreme, torturous training, with the Female Furies. And we basically just don't even see any of that. We just see that because she is a woman, Granny just gets, you know, pushed down, and she gets you know, we see that she gets kind of raped because she wants to please Darkseid. And then we see Darkseid that's just, you know, apparently because she's a girl, that she's gonna give him what he wants. And then of course we see, like, at the war room, at the table, all the guys just saying, oh, you know, I wish I could use my body to get what I want, you know, and like comments like that, you know, very sexist. And then we see the Female Furies start fighting, because Granny Goodness is trying to get them to fight alongside the men, and she's trying to prove that these women are capable of fighting alongside the men, alongside Darkseid's army. And, you know, they go and they're just like, okay, well, let's do a test and let's see if they are. So they go in and they see these women fighting. They were worthy. They didn't have to prove anything, especially to, you know, these men. Like, when Kirby wrote about the female Furies, it was just known that Big Barda and Bernadette and these Furies were just spectacularly amazing women, and they were just like, whoa, we don't mess with that girl because she is just, you know, way out of my league. But in this book, it's just constantly trying to be prove their worth. Are they worthy? So they even do this very unnecessary test 2, second part of the test, where apparently they're just like, oh, you know, we need a bake-off, we need a smile contest, we need an evening gown test. And to me, I was just like, okay, first of all, like, this is so stupid. Like, Darkseid being there and just taking part in this was just very, very, very dumb, because Darkseid is just basically, you know, he's not even just sexist, he's just better than anyone, and he thinks and he knows that he's better than anyone. Everyone is below him, you know, not just women, but like men and everyone in general is beneath him. So for him to take time out of his day and to do this, I was just like, okay, this is too much. Like, it was too far. They took it too far. And then they do this like private training with like this weird sicko that wants to work with Arlie, and then he starts training her, and then he starts grabbing her and like touching her. And here's the thing though, like, we know sexism exists in this world. Like, I know I'm a woman, I know, but at the same time, it's like, for me, it's like, keep it out of these type of books, especially under the title, The Female Furies, because, like I said, the female Furies, like, not even, you don't even have to say female Furies, but the Furies are, you know, these badass women, and these just badass, a group of warriors in general that just deserve to be known as this badass group of warriors in general, that they just so happen to be women. So let me see, is there anything else I want to talk about? I mean, aside from the art, like I said, it was very disappointing. I will get the rest of the miniseries just because it's 6 issues and I just want to see where it goes. Maybe they just try to cram so much into, you know, this one issue, because it is a short run, but I don't know. It just, I feel like they tried too hard and it just kind of backfired on them. And it was just, I don't know. I don't know what they're trying to do with this story, but yeah, I think that's all I really had to say. I was kind of disappointed. I was kind of let down by this issue. So there's that. These are my short little comic reviews. I just wanted to review and rant and rave about this week's particular issues. I did get some more, you know, but I haven't, I don't know, like, they're not worth talking about to me. Look at this cover though. But anyways, like, comment, subscribe, all that. Let me know what you guys thought. If y'all have picked up these issues, just let me know. But anyways, so thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys later. So